Hi there. My name is Anand Venkatesan. I'm the founder of this platform called mentorscapital.com, and backed by a large, extensive network of mentors. I'm here to solve, all your queries regarding your study abroad aspirations. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what a BSc or BA Economics student should pursue in terms of studying abroad. If you're an economics student, chances are that you've already started thinking about what your next steps are going to be after you complete your undergraduate degree. A master in economics is obvious choice, right? Because having studied economics at an undergrad level, there are a few questions to ask yourself before you decide whether masters is a fit for you. Two things I would sort of point out. The first thing is the choice between a Master of Arts or a Master in Sciences, right? Is it going to be an MA in economics, or is it going to be an MSc in economics that you would go for? I think the choice is sort of determined by how much quantitative research would you wish to get into, because the major difference between an MSc and an MA in economics would be the amount of quant involved, would be the amount of quant and data that is involved in your thesis, right? And so if you're somebody who has that kind of background in school or college, and you've taken at least a few subjects on statistics, calculus, and the like, then consider going for a Master of Science. Otherwise, you should prefer to go for a Master of Arts. Okay, that's one aspect of it. What else do you need to think about? You obviously need to think about which area would you like to focus in, because unlike a bachelor's degree, which would focus on both macro and microeconomics, as well as the myriad fields that economics can obviously affect, when you're going in for a post-graduation, you need to focus and specialize in a particular area, whether it's behavioral economics or developmental economics, whether it's public health that you want to get into, or whether it's financial economics that you would like to get into. So make sure that you have clarity on what area of economics you would like to get into, whether it's agricultural economics, urban economics, and so on and so forth. So the more clarity you have on your area of research, on your thesis, the better your chances, not just of getting admission, but also of succeeding in your career eventually. Well, once you've decided what to study, and we're only talking about a master's in economics so far, the top colleges again become fairly straightforward. The country of destination is going to be, the country of choice, at least in terms of destination, should be the United States of America. Based on the QS worldwide rankings that are released every year, we believe that the US, the top ranked schools in the field of economics, all reside in the US, right? We're talking about schools of the pedigree like UC Berkeley, University of California in Berkeley, University of Chicago, Northwestern University, Columbia University, New York University, University of Michigan, University of Wisconsin in Madison, Boston University, Penn State University, and the University of Texas in Austin, right? And remember, this is just an indicative list. You could do your research and expand this list a whole lot more if you want to study in the US. The criteria for admission, again, seems to be more or less the same across the globe. You need to submit a detailed statement of purpose outlining your background and your prior research and work experience, as well as the thesis that you've chosen for yourself and why you have done so. This should then lead towards why the particular program that you're applying for is important to achieve your career objectives. Besides the statement of purpose, most universities also ask for letters of recommendation. So maybe you should start thinking about which professors in college or which professionals that you've worked with would be likely to recommend you. Now, further requirements actually are subject to university and vary from university to university. And so some universities require a GRE or a GMAT score. Typically, the top ranked ones do. And some of the top ranked ones also require some prior work experience, some experience either in researching particular aspects of your thesis area, or maybe a corporate experience that sort of helps you absorb more of the course in a better manner. Language requirements also through TOEFL and IELTS are mandatory. The second choice of destination, if you're choosing a master's in economics, should be the UK. We're talking about schools like London Business School, the London School of Economics and Political Science, University of Oxford, University of Cambridge, University of Manchester, University of Warwick, the Imperial College in London, as well as the University College of London. These are, again, the creme de la creme in the UK if you're pursuing a master's in economics. Again, the requirements are more or less the same. A statement of purpose, letters of recommendation, maybe 2, maybe 3, a GRE or a GMAT score, which might not be mandatory in all schools at the very least. So do check out individually university websites. And language requirements, again, like I said, are mandatory. The popular fields where you could then make your career after a master's in economics would be as an economist, right? Whether working with a particular function in the government or in the corporate world, you could choose, data analytics role, analytics role in either in the data field or in financial services firms. You could also deal with large clients and help them manage global businesses. Or as a consultant, you could work with individual projects and bring a macroeconomic perspective to each one of these. And last but not the least is obviously the field of market research, because having conducted sample surveys and projecting data and drawing analysis from such surveys, you are ideally suited for a role in market research as well. All right, so far we talked about the career aspects after pursuing a master's in economics, but what else can you do? If you're a student of economics, I would suggest that you also step back and consider which area, because economics, remember, is something that touches all aspects of life, right? Whether it's arts, sciences, or commerce, everywhere there is economics at play, right? So figure out where your passion lies. If you're interested in numbers, want to get into the financial markets, then a master in finance, an MA or an MSc in the field of finance could be something that you could choose. Alternatively, you could go in for an MBA with 2 or more years of work experience. Most top schools abroad require a minimum of 2 3 years of experience. Alternatively, you could also go for a master's in the field of management, a specialized master that leverages your background in economics. But some of the newer fields that and I think some of the upcoming fields that you should definitely think about and consider are fields like health economics, public policy, public health, right? Now, these are fields that are very, very quasi-governmental, which means there are opportunities working with, governments. Although I should say that take it with a pinch of salt, because while these programs have indeed become more popular now, if your aim is to find employment in the host country, then a program in public policy might not really be suited to find yourself a job there. Most candidates, after pursuing public policy or public health, choose to come back to their country, maybe in this case India, and you could then join an NGO or one of the government functions as an external consultant. Well, that I hope gives you some perspective about study abroad options after pursuing a BA or a BSc in economics. Remember, Mentors Capital believes totally in the power of mentorship. So in case you have any further questions specifically to the courses that I showed you, don't hesitate to reach out to us. The link in the description gives you our mobile number. It also gives you our email address. So do visit our website, do check out our expert panel, and do reach out to me if you have any queries or any suggestions for the future. I do want to tell you that we can help you with every aspect of your admission journey, whether it's shortlisting colleges, preparing for the GRE or the GMAT exams, or simply preparing for the next stage of admissions, which is crafting essays, LORs, or taking interviews or other video assessments that universities might actually throw your way. Well, I hope this video was worth your time. Do press the like button and subscribe within your circles. And till I see you in the next video, thank you. Have a great day and wish you all the very best.